From failed showdowns to cringeworthy encounters, what do you think happens when Karens mess up with the Royal Guards? Well, get ready for some epic and wild Karen rides. Oh, this is going to be fun. Kicking things off, we've got this male Karen who thinks that a battle or two with the Royal Guards would be fun. Squaring up against not one, not two, but 3 armed guards. Bro, what's going on? Did you really think you could take them all on?
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday.
The way he was gearing up, bro thought that he was in some action movie. What are you? Bruce Lee? He didn't know that he could end up behind bars for years. Yeah, you earned that one, buddy. Next up, we've got Misentitled over here, for which I've got only one word. Dumb. I'm just as confused as you are, watching this mess unfold. Seriously, people were recording her, probably thinking, wow, this is top-tier stupidity. She let her intrusive thoughts take the wheel, and now she's driving straight into chaos. She even tried to throw hands on them. What did she think was going to happen after that?
Bobby, stop.
Honestly, she might have been high or something. Big props to the guards for keeping it together. They deserve a medal for dealing with all that nasty stuff. The amount of patience they have is insane.
Yeah, I'll be there. Is everyone going out after or no?
And the madness continues. We've got another male Karen who thinks he can just stand in front of the Royal Guard and block his way. Like, really? And then the audacity to argue with the guard. I mean, what was the game plan here? Dude, this isn't gonna end well for you, and guess what? It didn't. Talk about delusional. Now, if you thought those were bad, imagine dealing with a whole squad of these crazies. That's right. A bunch of Karens decided to be noisy near a fallen soldier's tomb. Seriously, people?
It is requested that everyone maintains a level of silence and respect.
Where's the respect? Imagine being so clueless that you think laughing and shouting in front of a tomb is cool. How does that work in your head? I know, right? A total nightmare. And here we go with an old Karen who's acting like she's 5 years old. Like, ma'am, you're supposed to be mature. But no, she's out here fooling around with the Royal Guards, thinking she's doing something.
Grow up.
Get off the ring!
There you are, idiot. Well done. Yeah. Hilarious, yeah? What a stupid woman, honestly. Okay, let's...
Go away, mate! Go away!
She's doing she's got to go on purpose. Stupid woman, that's always here. Look, idiot. Twice she's just done it.
I know this one's down. This one's down.
You just did it twice, sweetheart, and it's here on the
I'll do it
camera.
again, don't worry.
How was good they watching?
I'll do it again, don't worry. I won't do it again, officer. Sorry about that one. Sorry. I won't. Don't you worry.
Lady getting humiliated in front of a whole crowd. That's embarrassing. And she didn't just do it once. Nope, she went for a double dose of dumb. Then she tries to argue with the police like that's gonna help. But wait, there's more. She starts messing with the royal horse again.
I won't do it again, officer. Sorry about that one. Sorry. I won't. Don't you worry.
She's 12 years old, honestly. What an absolute moron.
You can't touch your reins. You're not allowed to see.
Really not acceptable. Really annoyed me.
What did you say, sir?
I don't talk to idiots. Move on.
Pardon?
You heard what I said. Get
You call
lost.
me a bloody idiot?
You are an idiot. You're an idiot
You're
in
very
public.
rude.
I'm not being rude. I'm simply stating a
You are a
fact.
very rude boy.
I don't want to talk to you. Get lost.
You're a very rude boy.
I'm not going to film you. You're wasting your time.
Really?
Yep.
Stop
Bye.
being rude.
You don't exist. Bye.
Stop being rude.
Bye.
Stop being rude. Go and get the light.
Wait, the woman who's here touching the reins in front of the kids is telling me to go get a life. I'll get a life when you get a brain. How about that?
I've got many brains, thank you very much.
Doesn't sound like it. Hilarious.
Excuse me? Don't you laugh at me?
Get lost. Go away.
You've been very rude. Don't be rude.
Honestly, guys, way too much drama here today.
You're just not rude. Don't be rude, boy.
She's a woman, not a guy. Otherwise, I would really
I
lose
am
my
a lady,
temper.
don't forget that. I'm all a lady.
At this point, I'm just speechless. The level of entitlement here is off the charts. This old lady isn't the only one losing her mind over the royal horses. Despite all the warning signs, these Karens just can't help themselves. Like, can't you just keep your hands to yourself? But no, They've got to learn the hard way. Messing with a horse that might kick or bite. Genius move, right? Speaking of people with no self-control, check out this Karen, who decided it was a good idea to slap a royal horse. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. What on earth was she thinking? And now, check this male Karen out. I don't know what he's doing. It's just weird.
Stand clear of the guard!
Like, seriously, bro, what was the plan here? And here's a pro tip for anyone planning a visit to the palace. Do not stand in the royal guard's way. You already saw what happens, right? Seriously, just don't.
Make way!
They're not gonna stop for you, no matter how important you think you are. So, next time you see a royal guard, maybe just smile and keep your distance. Unless you want to end up like them. Up next, we've got some Karen kids who thought it'd be funny to mock the royal guard making his rounds. Yeah, because that's going to end well, right? These kids are about to learn a very valuable lesson in respect and regret. Yeah, you mess with the guard, you pay the price. Remember the showdown Karen from earlier? Well, guess what? She's back, and she's leveled up in the crazy department. This time, she was so high she didn't even know what was happening. After getting dragged out, she had to cough up a $5,000 fine for assaulting security guards. Honestly, though, that's a small price to pay for all the chaos she caused. She deserves way more punishment than that. Now let me drop some knowledge on you. Did you know officers in Sweden go through 3 years of intense training? Yeah, and these guys right here thought he could test that out. Bad move, my dude.
David, skynda upp till mig. Hej!
officer took him down like it was nothing, just another day at the office. Honestly, it looked like child's play for him. That training really paid off. This next one shows that sometimes the guards don't even need to get physical to handle these Karens. Just look at this guy. He's out cold, without the guard lifting a finger. It's like he defeated himself. All the guard had to do was stand there. All right, here's something a little different. Who knew that guards could also bust out some crazy dance moves? Seriously, this guard's got skills. Look at him go. My guy was just waiting for his moment to shine, and boy did he slay. This is the kind of multi-talented stuff you don't see every day. And let's wrap this up with a word of advice to all the entitled Gen Z kids out there who think they can do whatever they want. Not this time, kiddo. Check out this skateboarder who thought he could mess with the guard.
Dale, amigo, ya fue una más. Una más, una más.
It literally took the guard one single step to humble the kid. Lesson learned. Don't mess with the wrong type. Finally, even with all the nonsense they deal with, these guards are always on duty. They're literal lifesavers. Look at this next clip where a guard saved a little kid from falling down an escalator. For the millions of tourists who descend on London every year, Buckingham Palace and the Mall are generally top of the list of stops along the way. Clicking pictures with the stoic royal guards is now a common attraction for tourists. But for some Karens, just clicking pictures and moving on isn't enough. They try to mess with the royal guards as well. But things don't always go according to plan for these Karens. So what happens when these entitled Karens try and pick a fight with the royal guard? An actual soldier? Well, it'll go pretty much as you expect, but with hilarious outcomes at the expense of these Karens. Up first, a Karen decided that it was probably safe to get up and close with the King's Guard horse despite the warning sign right next to her. She didn't like what happened next, and neither did the horse for that matter. In footage shared on social media, a woman can be seen standing by a black horse, which has a guard sitting on top, looking decidedly menacing. At first, everything seems fine. She's smiling and having a lovely visit. But things quickly take a dark turn when she tries to get a photo with the guard and his horse. Clearly bored of being treated like a bit of background, the animal snaps, quite literally, lurching at the woman's head. Opening its mouth, the horse takes a huge bite at her hair, much to the woman's displeasure, yanking at her ponytail and swinging her around. Understandably startled by the encounter, she jumps out of her skin. Luckily for her, though, she eventually manages to break free from the horse's grip and scurries away, no doubt incredibly embarrassed by the whole thing. However, it's hard to have much sympathy for her, considering the fact there is a large sign up next to the guard which warns, "Beware, horse may kick or bite. Thank you." But I guess she's learned a very valuable lesson and will be a bit more careful next time. But not this Karen. She tries to be a nuisance and has to be told off. A man who filmed the woman touching the horse several times, despite being told off by the police because of her actions, called her bang out of order. Now that's a maniacal laugh if you've ever heard one. In the 6-minute clip, she can be seen grabbing at the horse's rein, to which the King's Guard snaps at her and yells, "Get off the rein!"
Get off the rein!
There you are, idiot. Well done. Yeah. Hilarious.
After the man filming calls her an idiot, the pair soon trade insults back and forth as she continues to touch the horse despite all the warnings. Just one time, she tells the officer. However, the man behind the camera clarifies it was actually the second time. "I won't do it again, officer. Sorry about that one. Sorry," she says before the officer walks off.
Provoking.
Go ahead, mate. Go ahead.
He's getting the police. She's grabbed the reins twice.
I'll go to the town. One town. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I won't do it again, officer.
Telling the police she's going to do it again.
I won't. Don't worry.
She then proceeds to stroke the horse, which leads to the man chastising her once more. "You are a very rude boy," she responds. The whole situation then plays out like an odd scene in a sitcom. "I'll get a life when you get a brain," he replies, to which she says, "I've got many brains. Thank you very much."
And then this man here, very dumb boy, very rude. In fact, he was very, very rude. He was very rude. He was very rude boy. He was very arrogant and rude to a lady.
Famous.
Pardon?
So people are posting your name everywhere. You're becoming famous because you're disrespecting the God. No one likes that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I love horses. And I love London.
Clearly do, yeah.
Part of my life.
Glad.
I'm very happy about that. You take care, my boy. And God bless you. Can't show it. Come on, I'll show you.
Well, she's getting greedy.
When the woman continues petting and stroking the horse, the man appears to be speaking to someone off camera to share his disgust about the situation. "She's bang out of order," he says. "I didn't want to go too far. She's a woman at the end of the day. But I just can't be having that." She then instructs a child to join her in petting the horse, despite the massive sign warning against potential kicking or biting. "That really is not on," the man says as she kisses the horse's head. She's actually taking the mick. TikTok users have also taken to the comments to discuss the woman's behavior. One person complained, "Can we start a petition to stop the public from touching the horse? I was there a few weeks back and I walked past and that was it." Another social media user joked, "You just know that horse wakes up and dreads gonna work because he knows he's gonna see her." While a third wrote, "More people in the crowd should speak up." It seems like every day there's a video doing that rounds that shows exactly why you should never mess with a King's Guard horse. The powerful animals are a target for tourists who head down to Buckingham Palace during a trip to the capital. However, one woman's visit didn't go exactly according to plan when she got a little handsy with one of the Royal Guard's horses. In a video posted on TikTok, a group of friends can be seen posing for photos along the Royal Guard's parade. At first, nothing seems to be the matter. They take a few pictures and then move away. But things take a turn when two women approach the horse. As the clip goes on, the pair try to pose for their snaps, with the horse nuzzling into the woman wearing a white and blue coat, bumping her a couple of times. Clearly not pleased by this at all, she slaps the horse on its nose a few times to get it to stop.
She hit the horse 3 times.
Spotting this, the guard screams at her to get back, causing the woman to jump out of her skin and step away from the horse. Another guard then races over and the group quickly moves away, with armed police coming over to tell people to leave.
You see that she slapped 3 times.
Since the video was shared, it has been viewed countless times, sparking quite a debate. People need to remember that they're not an actual tourist attraction, wrote one. They have a job and it's real. Winds me up so much. Another chipped in. These people are so disrespectful. Putting aside the fact that they are working horses, and you probably shouldn't be sticking your hands next to the mouth of any horse unless you're happy to be bitten, there are also rules protecting these specific horses. Why can't people read the warnings and leave the poor horse alone? In another incident, King's Guard shouts at a Karen who repeatedly grabs hold of a horse's reins.
Get off the road! Get off!
The TikTok, uploaded by the King's Horse UK, was captioned, "Get off the reins." In the video, just under a minute long, a tourist can be seen getting close to the King's Guard and the horse he was sitting on top of.
Come on, let's go. Get off the road! Get off!
As the young woman poses for a picture next to the iconic British setting, she reaches out to grab the horse's reins. The King's Guard can be seen pulling the reins away from her as he shouts, "Get off the reins!"
Get off the road!
Smiling and momentarily stepping back, the tourist then goes back to assume her position and takes a hold of the reins again. Repeating his initial order, the King's Guard reaffirms, "Get off!" Another woman then pulled her away as the two left the scene. The video has since amassed a staggering 5.8 million views, over 543k likes, and thousands upon thousands of comments. It's fair to say that people couldn't wait to weigh in on the matter. Many were outraged that the tourist continued to grab the horse's reins even after being told off once before. "Why the heck did she touch them again?" asked one TikTok user. Another echoed a similar annoyance. The fact that she did it again. Others even went as far as to call the woman's actions childlike. "She reacted just like my 4-year-old son when I told him not to do something." "This infuriates me," a fourth commented, "that people cannot listen and act like a bunch of children." Others, however, came to the woman's defense and tried to look for a logical reason as to why she would have ignored the King's Guard's orders. One TikTok user wrote, "I think she maybe didn't speak English too well and didn't understand what reins are. I get that not everyone speaks English," another responded. "But what else could she think the shouty man was referring to?" Others took a more balanced approach and saw issues with both parties. One person noted, 1. Why does he have to scream that loud? 2. Why did she still try to do it? Also, picking up on the loudness of the King's Guard's shout, a final TikTok user jokes, "The horse is like, excuse me, sir, that's right in my damn ear." There are rules for the soldiers who make up the King's Guard, but also rules for people who want to get close to them and their steeds, chief among them seemingly being, leave them alone as much as possible. There's even a sign warning you that they might bite or kick if you need further advice. Don't touch them if you can avoid it. They're not props, nor are they actors. They're actual honest-to-God horses. And like all horses, you just might get a nip on the hand for your troubles. This brings us to the end of our video. Hopefully, these Karens would know better than to mess with the royal guards or their steeds. But them being Karens, I'm not pinning much hope. Well, if it means others can learn a lesson at their expense, that works too, right? So that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and also subscribe for more hilarious content. Till next time, take care and read the warnings.
Get off the ring!
There you are, idiot. Well, yeah.
In this jaw-dropping video, we capture a moment you won't believe until you see it. Karens decide to test the patience of the royal guards in a way no one saw coming. What happens next is a stunning reminder of why you should never mess with the royal guard. Here comes a Karen, acting childish at first, which later escalates into erratic behavior. In her attempt to touch the reins of the royal horse, watch how the guard actually reacts.
Get off the ring!
There you are, idiot. Well, yeah. Hilarious, yeah? What a woman, honestly. Okay, let's see.
Go away, boy. Go away.
She's doing she's going on the purpose. She's stupid, wasn't it? It's always here, look. Idiot. Twice she's just done it.
You've been told multiple times to grab the reins.
I know this
I've
one's
seen you do
down.
it on purpose.
This one's down.
You just did it twice, sweetheart, and it's here on the
I'll do it
camera.
again, don't worry.
I was good there watching.
I'll do it again. I won't do it again, officer. Sorry about that one. Sorry. I won't. Don't you worry.
Did you notice she was mimicking the officer who had just warned her about her actions, and she turned around and made fun of him in public? We can't expect this lady to understand that attempting such actions could lead to a big blunder. As expected, she continued teasing the officer, accusing him of being rude.
More.
You can't touch the reins. You're not allowed to touch things.
Really not acceptable. That really annoyed me.
What did you say, sir?
I don't talk to idiots. Move on.
Pardon?
You heard what I said. Get
You
lost.
called me a bloody idiot?
You are an idiot. You're acting like an idiot
You're
in
very
public.
rude.
I'm not being rude. I'm simply stating a
You are a
fact.
very rude boy.
I don't want to talk to you. Get lost.
You're a very rude boy.
I'm not going to film you. You're wasting your time.
Really?
Yep.
Stop
Bye.
being rude.
You don't exist. Bye.
Stop being rude.
Bye.
Stop being rude. Go and get a life.
Wait, the woman who's here touching the reins in front of the kids is telling me to go get a life. I'll get a life when you get a brain. How about that?
I've got many reins, thank you very much.
Doesn't sound like it. Hilarious.
Excuse me? Don't you laugh at me?
Get lost. Go away.
You've been very rude. You've been rude.
That laugh was really hilarious indeed. Come on now, make way for these marching royal guards because they are merciless and emotionless. Away.
Why?
Whoa. Arrest me, sir.
Young lady, get out of the way, please. You.
Whatever comes their way will be thrown off, just like the ladies' footwear. Heading on, take a look at this royal guard. Don't you think so? I mean, they are just kids. Additionally, don't be mistaken by his hairstyle. It's just his hat extending down to cover his eyes. This clip is truly amusing and is sure to entertain you. Watch as a clever man creates an atmosphere of humor in an attempt to make the emotionless royal guard break character and laugh. With witty remarks and playful antics, he sets up an unforgettable scene. And guess what? He actually succeeds. Don't miss this rare and hilarious moment where even the most disciplined guard can't help but crack a smile. Have a look.
We're in this thing together, right?
A little closer.
We were together in school, me and him. He went his own way. Just standing here.
How long do you know this man?
30 years.
Hogwarts. You've been to Kensington together? Did you learn martial arts together?
Yeah. He was never talkative. Sit by himself and read books. He was just reading. You were asking questions, you answer with his head. Yeah, no. His mother always picked him up from school. You know, he's that type of guy until he was 20. You know?
Well, you all must have heard of the Touch Me Not plant. But today, we bring you this Touch Me Not guard. Yes, you heard that absolutely right. Watch this intriguing encounter unfold as a brazen lady tries to get up close and personal for a photo with the Royal Guard. You won't want to miss this moment that perfectly captures the clash between audacity and duty. Check it out.
Do not touch the King's lifeguard!
His reaction to her bold antics is priceless, and a stark reminder of the discipline and decorum these guards uphold. Here, we have another individual trying to provoke the Queen's Guard. He wasn't just mimicking the guard's walk, he was also attempting to touch him, and he ends up getting a blow he won't forget. Have a look.
His gun is jammed. Can you see the knife on top of it? He can't shoot.
Get back from the Queen's Guard!
This Karen decides to dance beside the guard, making sure he becomes uncomfortable enough to leave his spot. And sure enough, she succeeded. Just look at her moves. Here comes an elderly woman who loves taking pictures with the Royal Guard. Unfortunately, as she poses too close to him, the guard pushes her away, but still manages to smile for the photo. Check out this interesting moment. A person filming next to the Royal Guards gets a surprisingly angry reaction from them. While the guards are doing their important job, the filmer is just messing around for fun. This is a clear reminder that even when you're having a good time, you should always respect those who are working hard. Watch how the guards show their frustration and see why it's important to respect boundaries, even in casual situations. Here's a classic oops moment you have to see to believe. During a grand salute to the Queen, the guard accidentally bumps into a little girl standing nearby. What was supposed to be a perfect display of military precision turns into a mistake and hurting act for this poor girl.
Indeed. And Lizzie is the daughter of the regimental sergeant major.
Next up, we have an incident that's both shocking and satisfying. Watch as a man crosses the line by making fun of a guard who is simply doing his duty. His disrespectful antics quickly escalate, leading to a moment of unexpected justice when he receives a well-deserved tight slap. Don't miss this dramatic and eye-opening clip. Take a look. Here we have this dude who is holding a lot of grudges against the Royal Guards, or I should say, against the royalty. At first he just melts down and, swayed by his emotions, continues to curse this guard who is merely performing his duty. Have a look.
Tomb of the Unknown tells off a disrespectful tourist.
Cross the rail!
He was accusing them of being backstabbers, and after he was done with it, he merely chose to walk away. To wrap things up, this video shows why respect matters. We saw how pushing boundaries can lead to surprising consequences, whether it's the Karen testing the royal guard or the man who got a wake-up call from mocking him. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting content. See you next time.